My bun is crooked, but that's just the way it's gonna be. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new. If you're new, please consider subscribing to my channel. Yeah, so this is my Project Pan 1 month update. This is my very first update. I'm going to try my hardest to be consistent with this, but I make no promises, to be honest. This is a rolling tin pan. This is also a team project pan. I don't know if I mentioned that in my very first video, but the wonderful ladies of Beauty News created a hashtag team project pan, and pretty much invited any and everyone to join their project pan to like team up and do a tin pan. I think the rules are kind of malleable where you can kind of tweak them how you like. And the way that I have chosen to do this is to pick 10 items every month. Some of them I might roll over into the next month, and some of them I might be tired of or use up or whatever, and then I can add a new product into the pan instead. So that's what we're doing today. First, I think I'm going to tell you, I don't know exactly how I want to organize this, but I think I'll start with the items that I'm planning on keeping in the project pan. Okay, so I guess I'll start with my pan that palette for the year, and I'm panning my Modern Renaissance palette. A lot of people have done this in the past. This is where I'm at right now. Not a lot of progress, but it's only been 1 month. I've used this shade more than normal, and I've used this shade more than normal. This shade I use just about every single day to set my eyeshadow, or set my eyeshadow primer, and like use as a transition shade because it's the closest one to my actual skin tone. So that one I've gotten a lot of use out of. I'll try to get it as close to the camera as I can. But yeah, still slowly and steadily working on it. I think I'll continue to use more of these pink shades in the month of February. I probably won't get a lot of use out of the other shades until around the fall time, but you know, it'll kind of depend on what I'm feeling that day. So I'll keep working on these more pink shades for the month of February. Okay, and this product is the Winky Lux Eyebrow Pencil. I honestly did not expect to enjoy it as much as I did, so I did not mark it or take any pictures of it before because I thought I was just going to use it for the month and then use something different next month, but I want to keep using this. So this is how much I have left of it. Again, I don't remember how much was left before, but I have been using this just about every single time I do my makeup, and even on days where I don't do my makeup and I still want to fill in my brows, this is what I'll use. So I have been getting a lot of use out of this, and I want to keep using it, so it's going to stay in the project. And this time I will mark it. I'll actually mark it as soon as I'm done with this video. Okay, and my 3 lip products that I'm working on are still here, still working on them. So I'll start with this one. This is the e.l.f. lip oil. As you can see, I'm very, very, very close to finishing this. It's like almost all the way at the bottom here, maybe about this much left in the tube. I've used this less than I expected to last month. I kind of expected to finish it up this month, but that's not really happening, so I don't know. I think I'm going to try to pair it a little bit more with this one because this is a matte formula and I like to put them together, so I think I'm going to make it a goal to use this one a little bit more just so that I can use them together and get them both out. This is the ColourPop lipstick in the shade K. This was from the Caruche and ColourPop collaboration. This is also pretty close to being done. I mean, it's about right here, down here at the bottom. I know you can't really tell because of all the product on the sides here, but that's where it is. You'll just have to take my word for it. And I just know that if I really tried, I could knock this out and knock this out as well. Because this is a matte formula though, I really hate wearing it. I don't like wearing it for long periods of time because it dries my lips out. But yeah, I just really need to commit to wearing this a little bit more, and then using this on top of it when my lids do start to get a little dry, and it can kind of revive it. And I just need to make these work together as a team and bust them out of here. Alright, and this one I think is going to take a little bit longer. I'm about right here with this product. Still more than halfway to go, so about this much. I'm wearing it on my lips today. I do think I'll get a little bit more use out of this in February, but I don't think I'm going to finish it up in February. Obviously, I mean, there's so much left in there. but I'm just gonna keep working on it as much as I can. This is kind of my run to the grocery store color. Like when I don't know what else to put on my lips and I don't feel like putting on makeup, I'll put this on and run to the grocery store and then come back and just take it off. So that's how I've been using this so far, but I haven't been using it constantly, so that's still here, still working on it, and it's gonna stay in the project until I decide otherwise. And next I have the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Birthday Cake. This is where I'm at with it now. Again, I'll try to put where I was last month, but it was pretty much the same because I haven't used this that much. I am gonna keep it in the project for February because it's a beautiful pink color, but I'm not sure how much longer I'll keep it in the project after that because it is getting pretty old. Depending on the way that it smells at the end of the month next month, or at the end of the month, at the end of February, depending on how it smells at the end of February, I may just have to toss this, but I'm gonna try and get as much use out of it as I can before that day comes, so it's just gonna stay in the project until then. Now all of those are the items that are staying. Now here are the items that are gonna be leaving the project. I'll start with this one because it's something that I actually finished up. Hello! So this is my Sephora contour and highlight palette from my project pan last year actually. I decided to go ahead and knock out this banana shade, and there it is, completely empty. I didn't really care too much about working on these other shades. I just wanted to finish that one up because it already had pan in it, and now it's gone. So I can move it out of the project for now. I'm still gonna keep these and like use them when I want, but it just feels good to have one setting powder just knocked out of here. And I had this NYX Angel Veil primer last month. I did use it a bit. So that is where I started, this line here. And this is where I'm at now. So not a ton of progress on that, but yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm gonna take it out of the project for now though, because I don't think this is the right time of year to be using this. I'd much rather use my First Aid Beauty moisturizing primer. So I'm gonna use that one for now, and maybe I'll bring this one back later on in the year when the other one is gone, because that one's a mini size. I'm sure I can knock that one out before the winter is over. And the Stila Glitter and Glow in the shade Kitten Karma, I actually used this one time and then realized that it was starting to dry up quite a bit, or that I wasn't getting a lot of product on the wand. So I took the stopper out so that I could get a little bit more out of there, and I still like never used it. But there is still a little bit of product in there. It still swatches onto my hand, so I'm just gonna put this one back for now. I don't really feel like using it. I might use it a couple more times in February, but I'm not gonna force myself. I just kind of wanted to see how often I would use this. I didn't plan on using it up anyway. So I might throw this back in at a later date in the year and just knock it out, but I'm just not really in the mood to use it right now. And the last item from last month is the e.l.f. HD highlighting powder in the shade Starlight Glow. I did use this more than I thought I would. Like, you can actually see a little bit of, you know, scuff right there. I wasn't planning on hitting pan on this in a month. Obviously, I wasn't going to use it up or anything like that, but I definitely wanted to get more use out of this because I almost never use it. So I'm glad that I was able to get some use out of it this month, but I think it's time. I have so many highlighters. I want to make sure that the other ones I have get some love as well. So I'm moving this one out for now. Okay, and to replace those 4 items, I have these 4 new items that I would, you know, I want to try to use. The first 2 here are the e.l.f. liquid matte, what are these called? They're liquid shadows, but they're matte. And this one is in the shade Blushing Rose. This one is in the shade Soft Beige. I want to try to use these both as much as I can in the month of February. They're both kind of like this one you can tell I've used it a ton. You can see the little scrapes on the side. So this one might actually get finished up. This one is just a nice color for February, I think, with this beautiful like kind of pinky rose type of shade. Yeah, it's hard for me to mark how much product is actually in here, but I'm gonna try to knock these out because I think they're just about empty. And then when I finish them, I would most definitely buy more because I love these. The next thing I want to add is this Tarteist Pro Liner in the shade Rose Gold. This was from a limited edition collection maybe like a year or 2 ago. the Make Believe in Yourself, the whole unicorn thing. I really do like this. The glitter liner I would use more as like a topper for my eyeshadow. It doesn't really make a great liner in my opinion, but the more shimmery side I can kind of use to cut my crease and things like that. I think that is beautiful. So I think I'll get a little bit of use out of this in February. I tried to pick more like pink items this month, so yeah, that's gonna go in the project. I'm gonna try to get as much use out of it as I can, but I don't plan on finishing it up at all. I just kind of want to use it. And lastly is the Fenty matchstick. This is a mini size, but the Fenty matchstick in the shade Starstruck. This is also a beautiful like pink highlighter. Don't know if you can really tell that, but yeah, I just wanted one pink highlighter to replace the e.l.f. one that I took out. And since it's February, again, I know I'm going to be wearing a little bit more pink. So yeah, that's why I chose this one. Again, I don't plan on using it up because I mean, this is how much product I have in it. Again, it's a mini. Like, I haven't used much of it since I've gotten it, so I doubt I'm going to finish it up in February. But I just kind of want to use it as much as I can. That's pretty much everything. I hope that you have enjoyed this video to the absolute fullest. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you want to see how this project ends, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're planning. Let me know if you finished any of your goals. Let me know like what's going on with you. Leave all that down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Leave all that. And the last thing that was in, and not a ton of project. Oh my god. So not a ton of project